أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم صلوا على النبي الكريم الحمد لله رب العالمين صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم وعلى آله وصحبه. I was to conduct successful and gratefully for Allah merciful, make this conference fruitful and impactful, and may the participants have a fruitful and impactful deliberations for Allah, the beneficent and merciful. Take back all our guests and participants who came from far and wide to great this occasion. Amen. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهب لنا من أمرنا رشدا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله. Our own dear native land, though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be our symbol, that truth and justice reign. In peace or battle, honor and this we contest gain. To hide unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed. University in the ancient city of the great citadel of learning, the noble crest of knowledge, the star of virtue wisdom, the blue fountain of all seasons, where leading minds come to drink Cairo University. For above every process of knowledge, there is one more knowledgeable. To the Lord we turn in prayer, fulfill our vision and mission. Bless and make us great. Bayero University in the ancient city of Kano. Thank you. May we get our seats.
The Vice Chancellor, Professor Haruna Musa, LSI, The keynote speaker, representative of the keynote speaker, Dr. Aminu Maida, Executive Vice Chairman, Executive Officer, Nigeria Communication Commission. The lead paper presenters, Professor Sadia Sani Daura and Professor Muhammad Lamin Mele, who is a VC, Vice Chancellor, University of Maiduguri. Professor Sadia Daura is the Director, Chief Executive, National Teachers Institute, Kaduna. The Executive Secretary, NERDC, Professor Salisu Shehu. Representative of VC Northwest University, Dr. Muhammad Rabiu Elami. Former VC Northwest University, Professor Mustafa Ahmad Isa. Representative Commandant, Air Force Institute of Information Technology, Kaduna. Squadron Leader, Awalu Uba Kabara. Representative of Rector, Federal Polytechnic, Damaturu. Distinguished colleagues, esteemed teachers, educators, respected guests, and students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm delighted and honored to welcome you as our guest to the 5th International Conference on Reading, Research and Practice, Implication of Artificial Intelligence, organized by the Nigeria Center for Reading, Research and Development, Bayero University, Kano. The conferences that was earlier organized by NERDC centered mainly on components, theories, and different perspectives of early grade reading research, including children's literature. However, this time, in addition to the sub-themes that relate directly to early grade reading, we decided to infuse more vigor and a fresh perspective to the theme by adding the implication of artificial intelligence to the reading research and practice. Artificial intelligence has become an integral part of many aspects of our lives, such that its impact is felt across various facets of human existence, ranging from finance to entertainment, healthcare to education, and many more. The use of AI in our educational sector and its wholehearted acceptance by our students, both at lower and higher levels, is worrisome to parents, stakeholders, and especially teachers. The problem is not with the AI itself, but its misuse by students who thought it is meant to initiate and create ideas and knowledge for them instead of facilitating it. Students therefore rely heavily on AI tools, which affects their ability to think critically, conduct independent research, or the ability to solve problems on their own. There is no originality in students' work these days because they depend almost completely on technology to do the thinking and the problem solving for them. However, AI has become deeply rooted in most of our daily activities. Then ignoring it or pretending it does not exist is not the way out for our teachers. I think the way out is we should learn to live with it. This will be achieved when teachers, parents, stakeholders understand the use of AI themselves and show at least the younger ones at the early grades the importance and limitations of AI. Students should know that despite the ease with which information is retrieved from AI, they need to refer to more serious written material for understanding in-depth analysis and research, since AI only facilitates surface learning. Both teachers and students need to work together to address the challenges posed by AI and to benefit from the advantages it offers. If we don't do that, another teacher is there, more closer to the students, and is at their fingertips to do the work positively or negatively for us. I would like to extend our gratitude to the VC, Bayero University, and the university management for their support and always being there for us. We are most grateful to the Universal Basic Education Commission, UPEC, for their consistent support to our conferences. Your generosity in assisting educational activities has helped a lot in conducting this conference. We appreciate the support from Nigeria Communication Commission. It has also helped a lot. The Nigeria Education Research and Development, NERDC, is another mother education organization we cannot do without. The idea of the center was hatched there during the former NERDC Executive Secretary, Professor Janaidu. May Allah bless his soul. So we are grateful for the support. Our appreciation also goes to our major partner, Quality Education Development Associates, CADA. They have been with us right from the development of the theme to the actualization of the conference. Another partner worthy of mention and praise is Obongo International. They have supported the conference and we are grateful. Our other important partner, of course, is PLAY, that is FCDO. We appreciate the support you have rendered. Thank you. To all members of our LOC, I don't have the adjectives and adverbs to describe and qualify your efforts and commitment in organizing the conference. Malam Ibrahim, formerly of USAID, is worthy of mention. We also appreciate the sustained brotherly support from Dr. Munkaila of FCDO. We appreciate the concern. On a final note, the NCRRD is soliciting for your prayers for our pioneer director, Professor Ismaila Abubakar Ziga, who will have been with us but for his health challenges. May Allah grant him shifa. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you, MC. Uzubillahi Samiul Alim, Mina Shaitan Rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The keynote speaker, Dr. Aminu Maida, the Executive Vice Chairman, NCC, ably represented by Alhaji Ismail Adeyegba, Director of Research and Development of the Commission. The lead paper presenters, Professor Saidia Sabidora, Director and Chief Executive of NTI Kaduna, Professor Muhammad Laminu Mele, the Vice Chancellor, University of Maiduguri, the former Vice Chancellor, Northwest Provost, Deans, and heads of departments here present, the chairman and members of the local organizing committee, the representative of the commandant, Apit Kaduna, the representative of the rector, Federal Polytechnic Damaturu, esteemed scholars that came from far and near, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It is with immense pleasure and deep sense of pride that I welcome you all to Bayero University, Kano, our great citadel of learning, for the PIPS International Conference on Reading, Research and Practice. It is my distinct honor to serve as your chief host for this significant gathering, which is convened under the timely and thought-provoking theme, Reading, Research and Practice, Implication of Artificial Intelligence. This conference, therefore, represents a critical juncture for educators, researchers, and all stakeholders committed to the development of literacy in Nigeria and beyond. The rapid emergence of AI presents both unprecedented opportunities and profound questions for the field of reading education. This event provides an essential platform to explore artificial intelligence transformative impact on reading pedagogies, research methodologies, and ultimately knowledge development in our academic settings. I extend a special commendation to the Nigerian Center for Reading, Research, and Development under the leadership of the Director, Professor Amina, for its unwavering commitment to advancing professionalism in education and for organizing this pivotal event. The choice to hold this conference at the center of excellence within our university is therefore crucial, symbolizing the intersection of innovation, enterprise, and education that this theme embodies. To our participants, including educationists, language teachers, publishers, librarians, and officials from the state ministries and of education, as well as SUBEBs and non-governmental organizations. Your presence here is a testimony to your commitment and dedication to the academic progress of the students. For the teachers and educationists, the insight you will gain from the scholarly presentations, especially on the implication of artificial intelligence on the reading culture and the academic journey of your student, will surely contribute in navigating the future of our classrooms. The sub-teams will explore different aspects and components of early grade reading, from the different challenges of teaching them in our multilingual setting to incorporating the use of educational technology and the other digital devices in cultivating reading habits in our students at an early age. Applying AI perspective into these sub-themes of early grade reading instruction can enhance teaching effectiveness and student outcomes, which will prepare them for a knowledge-driven economy. It is my sincere hope that your deliberations will be robust, forward-thinking, impactful, and yield innovative solutions to the challenges of reading culture and low standard of education we are facing today. With this, and as the 12th Vice Chancellor of Bayero University, Kano, I have the honor and pledge to declare the 5th International Conference on Reading, Research, and Practice officially open. Thank you, and may your deliberations be productive. Thank you, and may God bless all of us. Thank you.
But he has directed me to present his paper, which I'm going to read without much ado. All protocol duly established. I'm deeply honored and feel a deep sense of responsibility to address you on the topic, implications of artificial intelligence in reading research practices. I thank the Nigerian Center for Reading, Research and Development, Bayero University, Kano, for the opportunity to speak at this special conference. The conference is a critical moment where tradition and innovation intersect. The conference and its theme are also critical and special because we are on the verge of a transformative era where artificial intelligence is not just enhancing human productivity, but redefining the fundamental ways we consume, analyze, and generate knowledge. From classrooms to laboratories, AI is seeping into academic spaces, influencing the art and science of reading and research. This paper will explore the evolution of reading and research in the digital age, the concept of artificial intelligence in the academic context, the implication of AI in reading and research practices, the challenges associated with AI adoption, NCC roles and initiatives, and panacea for the AI challenges, and conclusion. Case studies are cited to buttress some of the proclamation. The evolution of reading and research in the digital age. Before we consider the implications of AI in the contemporary world, we must understand the history of reading and research itself. From scroll to context, manuscript to book, and now from analog to digital. These transformations have been paralleled by extraordinary shifts in the mode of knowledge consumption and processing. Digital technology has already accelerated access to content, facilitated group collaboration, and normalized the flow of information. The average researcher today can access databases like JSTOR and PubMed, among many others, from anywhere in the world. Researchers are also utilizing Mendeley, Grammarly, and other tools to enhance their research. What AI contributes is a smart layer that can scan patterns in millions of texts in minutes. Reading practices are undergoing a silent revolution. AI-driven summarization tools such as Esmeri and Scholastic enable students to condense lengthy academic articles into concise summaries. Natural language processing models help detect argument structures, highlight core ideas, and even assess rhetorical tone. Eye tracking studies conducted by Stanford University in 2021 demonstrated that students using AI-assisted reading platform exhibited a 22% increase in comprehension compared to traditional digital reading method. AI, therefore, does not function as a replacement, but rather an argumentative instrument. Artificial intelligence refers to systems capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. In academia, these tasks include reading, comprehension, summarization, translation, predictive analytics, and even content generation. Tools such as ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Semantic Scholar, Society.ai, and LEC.org are becoming indispensable to researchers. According to a 2023 Pew Research study, over 60% of graduate students in North America and Europe reported using AI-powered tools for literature review and data analysis. AI is not merely automating tasks, it is a transformating intellectual labor. Now let's look at implications for reading and research. 1. The cognitive transformation from passive reading to active understanding. Artificial intelligence has redefined reading as not merely a passive act of information intake, but as an interactive cognitive engagement. By analyzing a user's reading patterns, preferences, and levels of understanding, AI platforms such as Readwise and Liquid Text provide adaptive feedback. These tools can prioritize challenging segments, recommend supplemental readings, and track long-term comprehension trends. AI enhanced e-readers now integrate eye tracking, speech to text, synthesis, and predictive comprehension model that adapts text presentation in real time. A study conducted by the University of Edinburgh found that students using AI-assisted reading tools demonstrated a 30% increase in long-term retention of material compared to their peers who used standard digital text. This innovation indicates a movement toward more intelligent, user-centered learning experiences, which is a great implication of AI in reading. Another AI implication is in the area of personalization of knowledge. One of the most powerful implications of AI is its ability to personalize learning and research trajectories. Machine learning algorithms can model individual learning behaviors, tailoring content delivery to suit cognitive strengths and weaknesses. This ensures that students and researchers receive material not just faster, but smarter, aligned with their learning style and academic goals. Services like Coursera and Khan Academy use AI to dynamically adjust content difficulty based on the user's responses. Similarly, research recommendation engine now suggests articles based on reading history, academic networks, and even linguistic style. This capability ensures more meaningful engagement with literature, increasing both efficiency and depth in scholarly practices. Then in the area of transforming scholarly communication and publishing, AI is also redefining how research findings are communicated and consumed. Natural language generation technologies can now translate complex data into readable abstracts, allowing non-experts to grasp key insights. Automated peer-reviewed tools help journals detect plagiarism, assess statistical rigor, and flag potential error. AI and the evolution of critical thinking. While some critics argue that AI promotes intellectual laziness, we have heard that this morning too during the welcome address by the director of the center, research suggests otherwise. When used ethically, AI tools challenge students to question assumptions, verify sources, and integrate diverse viewpoints. Rather than reducing cognitive effort, AI can elevate it provided human users engage critically with matching output. A case study from the University of Melbourne found that students using AI-supported debate platforms improved their debating skill and analytical reasoning more than 25%. AI, therefore, should be viewed as a cognitive partner that cultivates, not replaces, critical thought. Multilingual and cross-cultural research with AI is another implication. AI tools are reshaping the landscape of academic research. Automated literature review tools, such as Elicit, can analyze thousands of journal articles, extracting relevant insight aligned with the researcher's query. Machine learning model can detect citation networks, track emerging trends, and even propose novel hypotheses based on pattern recognition. For example, researchers at MIT employ a deep learning algorithm in 2022 to review over 200,000 studies on climate change. The two created key themes, which also help in framing new research agendas. This level of productivity is unattainable by traditional manual methods and point towards a field where researchers become strategic curators rather than manual gatherers of information. AI is enabling scholars to overcome linguistic and cultural barriers that once limited global research collaboration. Machine translation tools such as DeepL and Google Translate have evolved to near human influence in dozens of languages thanks to advanced neutral machine translation model. This transformation enables scholars from non-English speaking regions to access and contribute to global academic discourse. A 2023 report by UNESCO highlighted that AI-driven translation tools increased the citation of research from Africa, Latin America, and Asia by over 40% in international journals. These kinds of tools make it easier for everyone to have access and help create a more open research environment. AI in data analysis and interpretation, data science and AI are converging in research workflow, from analyzing large data sets in social sciences to processing genomic sequences in biology. AI accelerates the interpretation processes with higher accuracy and few biases. Take the case of IBM Watson, which has been used in cancer research to correlate patient data with clinical trials, thereby recommending personalized treatment plans. In academic context, similar systems are being applied to detect anomalies in dataset, classify textual data, and assist in meta-analysis. A 2023 survey from Nature revealed that over 45% of life sciences researchers now rely on AI-assisted platforms to support statistical evaluation. Another implication is in the area of equitable access to knowledge. AI augmented reading platform are especially potent for inclusive education. A 14-year-old with a learning disability tried on AI to translate complex math problems. That is mathematical problem. What once took an hour become a 20-minute journey to understand. Yet, the boy said, that is not just cheating. Refusing to let AI write his report. AI can empower, but not replace authentic learning. One of the most promising aspects of AI in academia is its potential to democratize access to knowledge. Language translation models now enable non-English speakers to access research published in leading journals. AI-driven search engines offer summaries and contextual insight to assist learners with diverse educational backgrounds in navigating complex topics. In Africa, platforms like Baobab.ai and Mascane are breaking down linguistic barriers by developing AI models in indigenous languages. UNESCO has recognized such effort as a pivotal for achieving educational equity, particularly in underserved communities. However, disparities in infrastructure and digital literacy remain challenges that must be addressed to prevent AI from exacerbating existing divides. Another implication is in the area of interdisciplinary research. Interdisciplinary research thrives on the integration of diverse knowledge domains. AI facilitates this by identifying conceptual connection across fields that might not be immediately apparent to human researchers. Tools like IBM Watson Discovery and Microsoft Academic Knowledge API have been employed to map intersections between economics, public health, and environmental science. This cross-pollination fosters innovative problem solving, accelerating the development of solutions to complex global challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and social inequality. Also in the area of curation and future of libraries, the AI is also equally relevant. Libraries are evolving into digital knowledge hub, and AI plays a central role in this transformation. Modern academic libraries are leveraging AI to catalog resources, recommend materials, and analyze user behavior to enhance service delivery. AI has been integrated into British Library and National Library of Finland to facilitate the discovery of resources and creation of metadata. These kind of changes not only make librarians' job easier, but they also make it easier for users to find valuable and up-to-date materials. The implication of this is that libraries remain crucial in the age of AI, as they are now more innovative and more engaging. Few case studies in the area of transformative of AI integration. A closer look at specific case studies reveal how AI is transforming academic practices. The Ellen Institute of AI developed Semantic Scholar, a tool that intelligently filters research articles, saving scholars hours of manual reading. That is one. And also at the University of Cape Town, AI is utilized to predict student attrition and tailor interventions to enhance retention. Also in China, Tsinghua University is leveraging AI for real-time plagiarism detection, safeguarding academic integrity at scale. These examples underscore AI ability to provide customized, scalable solutions to long-standing academic challenges. Let's now explore institutional adoption of the AI. Forward-thinking universities have already integrated AI into teaching and research. Stanford University uses AI to optimize course recommendations, while the University of Helsinki offers a public course titled Element of AI, which has educated over 500,000 people globally. Closer to home, the University of Ibadan recently launched an AI hub called RAIN, which is a research and training facility dedicated to robotics and artificial intelligence, aiming to drive indigenous innovation. These initiatives indicate a shift towards embracing AI not only as a technological tool, but as a strategic imperative. The institutional embrace of AI will be a key contributing factor to national competitiveness in the knowledge economy. To ensure the responsible deployment of AI in reading and research, several policy actions are recommended. 1. Establish national guidelines for the use of AI in academic settings with an emphasis on transparency and accountability. 2. Mandate AI literacy programs for faculty and students. 3. Promote public-private partnership to find AI research in local languages and contexts. 4. develop independent oversight bodies to audit AI tools used in education. The European Commission's ethics guidelines for trustworthy AI provide a robust framework emphasizing human agency, transparency, and non-discrimination as key pillars of responsible AI. Let's now explore the challenges of AI in reading and research practices. 1. Ethical consideration and academic integrity. AI's growing role in academia raises critical ethical questions. What constitutes authorship when an AI generates research draft? How do we ensure the integrity of citations and sources of data? Universities and journals are now grappling with these issues. In 2023, Elsevier introduced new policies requiring authors to disclose the use of AI in manuscript of preparation. Similarly, the Committee on Publication Ethics, COPE, has emphasized transparency in the use of AI. There is a pressing need to establish ethical framework that can adapt to the rapidly evolving AI landscape. For instance, Springer Nature and Elsevier are experimenting with AI-driven manuscript screening to ensure higher quality and faster turnaround. These tools not only expedite the publishing process, but uphold academic integrity, providing a scalable solution to the surge in global research outputs. Another area of challenge is bias, hallucination, and misinformation. While AI offers significant advantages for scholarly inquiry, it also presents major challenges to our attention. Spreading misinformation through AI technology poses severe risk in academic settings. If trained on biased or partial information, they can perpetuate societal inequalities and disseminate misinformation. One such dramatic occurrence was when AI system GPT generated entirely fabricated academic references, including authors, papers, and journals that did not exist. This behavior referred to as AI hallucination by experts, which underscored the need for ongoing human verification. For those unaware, AI hallucination happens when the system insists on presenting false information, such as inventing historical events, creating scientific facts, or in this instance, inventing academic sources that seem real but are fictional. At this juncture, I want to dabble into the contribution of the Nigerian Communication Commission into AI advancement in the country. As a Nigerian telecommunication regulator, the NCC plays a pivotal role in ensuring that the foundational infrastructure necessary for artificial intelligence development and deployment is robust and future-proof. The Commission's regulatory oversight has prioritized the expansion of broadband connectivity, fiber optic networks, and the proliferation of digital industrial parks across the nation. For instance, the launch of the Tier 4 Digital Industrial Park in Kano and Ogun States demonstrate how the NCC is fostering a resilient data ecosystem to host large-scale AI applications securely and efficiently. These efforts are foundational in enabling Nigerians' participation in the global AI value chain, ensuring that AI tools used in education, research, and public administration have the necessary back-end support in terms of data speed, availability, and integrity. Beyond infrastructure, The NCC is also a custodian of fast, available, and viable data sets, ranging from nationwide network traffic to consumer behavior patterns, which represent a critical input for AI model training and analysis. In partnership with the Nigerian Data Protection Commission, the NCC has established a data protection working group to ensure that these data assets can be ethically harnessed for public good AI systems without compromising privacy and national data autonomy. This regulatory stewardship of data position the NCC strategically to support evidence-based AI research, predictive modeling, and the development of localized AI solutions that align with Nigerian socio-economic realities. The NCC continues to foster homegrown innovation by financing specific investigation in fields such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and innovative network technology. Universities have received funding for projects aimed at optimizing network through machine learning, intelligent routing, and fraud detection. In 2024, the Commission partnered with several Nigerian universities to sponsor 6 research projects focusing on AI, natural language processing, and intelligent spectrum management. These projects are designed to solve local problems with locally developed solutions. This partnership that the NCC has with the university further fulfill the objectives of the Commission to connect academic investigation with the practical needs of telecommunication industry. In addition, the telecommunication sector, under the regulation of NCC, generates and manage a vast amount of data, including consumer usage patterns and network traffic metrics, device counts, and signal strength, such that when ethically anonymized, and made available to research institutions, can support the training of localized AI models. These data sets are especially useful for natural language processing, user behavior modeling, and educational tool customization in local languages. The Commission also organized hackathons and prepared technical documents and policy suggestions that support AI research, disseminating information on integrating AI into Nigerian digital economy system. This transition enables local researchers to move from experimental stage in the lab to actual implementation in the industry, which is vital for Nigeria's long-term digital sovereignty. The contribution of the ministry. The Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy stands at the forefront of the Nigerian digital transformation agenda, championing national talent development through landmark initiatives such as the 3 Million Technical Talents Program. This was launched under the ministry leadership. The 3 Million Talent Initiative Program is a cornerstone of federal government effort to position Nigeria as a global hub for digital innovation by training 3 million Nigerians in critical technology skills over 5 years period. To date, the program has successfully trained and graduated over 60,000 individuals in its first cohort, with subsequent cohort already underway. The training encompasses a broad range of deep tech domains, including artificial intelligence, cloud computing, cybersecurity, software development, and data analysis, thereby equipping participants with globally relevant digital skills. Notably, the AI training component is aligned with Nigerian recently launched National Artificial Intelligence Strategy, which outlines a clear roadmap for the ethical development, regulation, and deployment of AI technologies in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 million talents initiative is driven by a strong network of public-private partnership with significant support from technology and telecom leaders, including MTN Nigeria, Airtel Africa, and Huawei, who have collectively committed over 4 billion naira in grant and in-kind support. The program also collaborates with private universities, innovation hubs, and local training providers to ensure widespread access and impact. Through this same initiative and implementation of national AI strategy, the ministry is accelerating Nigerian progress towards a digitally skilled workforce, ensuring that the country is not only technically prepared for the fourth industrial revolution, but also inclusive in the digital future. In alignment with this national effort, the Nigerian Communication Commission play a critical regulatory and capacity building role, helping to create an enabling environment for AI innovation and talent development across the nation. Industry contribution and strategic partnership toward AI. Nigerian digital and artificial intelligence policy evolution has reached a defining phase, marked by high-level engagement, strategic partnership, and bold national initiatives. Under the leadership of the Honorable Minister, Dr. Bosun Tijani, which is the Minister of Communication, Innovation, and Digital Economy, the country has made significant strides, most notably through the development of a national AI strategy and collaborative ventures with global technology firms. For example, in 2024, the government partnered with Google to launch a 100 million AI fund aimed at supporting local innovations, while a $1.5 million AI startup fund with Luminate is also under development. One notable milestone was the launch of the Nigerian AI Scaling Hub in Abuja, which drew participation from key stakeholders including Dr. Tijani, Bill Gates, Uche Amau, and other senior representatives from government and international organizations, with $7.5 million in funding and technical support from the Gates Foundation. The hub is positioned to serve as a national center for AI training, local solution development, and integration of AI tools in public sector governance. Alongside the hub's launch, strategic conversations were held on building foundational framework for digital public infrastructure to support government-to-person services. These discussions included collaborative efforts with Google, Microsoft, and multilateral partners to enhance public sector capacity, promote responsibility AI use, and support ethical governance. There has been a growing emphasis on data localization, accountability, and inclusive AI policy. Stakeholders reiterated the need for Nigeria to lead the continent in shaping AI norms, backed by legislation and the full implementation of its national AI strategy. Through sustained multi-sectorial engagement, principled investment, and a focus on inclusive innovation, Nigeria is positioning itself not only as a user of global AI technologies, but also as a contributor to the African AI knowledge economy. Policy recommendation for ethical and sustainable AI use. As AI becomes a cornerstone of modern academia, there is a pressing need to train researchers in its ethical and practical use. University must integrate AI literacy into their curricula, not just as a technical skill, but as a core component of academic competence. Curriculum reform is already underway in several institutions. For example, the University of Toronto now includes AI ethics and data stewardship as core components of graduate research training. This trend is crucial to ensuring that future scholars wield AI with integrity, responsibility, and critical awareness. To maximize AI benefits, therefore, we must embed AI ethics in the academic curriculum, invest in indigenous AI datasets, ensure digital inclusion in rural areas, and foster partnership among academia, technology developers, and regulators for democratic development and the advancement of AI ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, artificial intelligence stands today as both a frontier and a foundation, reshaping how we read, research, and reason. AI tools are now essential in literature reviews, data synthesis, citation tracking, and even manuscript drafting. Researchers embrace it where AI was found to streamline tasks, although skepticism arose when AI tools were opaque in their logic or risk replacing human interpretation. This is because technological adoption in education must not merely be driven by efficiency, it must be grounded in transparency, user empowerment, and ethical design. What was once confined to imagination have become embedded in our daily intellectual practices, from AI summarizers enhancing comprehension to neutral model redefining collaboration across cultures and languages. The academic world is no longer waiting for AI, it is already immersed in it. Yet, this immersion demands intentionality. While AI expands access and augments productivity, it also raises urgent questions about ethics, authenticity, and equity. As Nigerian scholars, institutions, and policymakers, we are called not just to adopt AI, but to shape it, to ensure that its development reflects our values, support our languages, respect our context and our values, and uplift our communities. The Nigerian Communication Commission has laid a transformative foundation through its research and development strategies, collaborations, and digital literacy program. National efforts such as the Abuja AI Summit and the National AI Strategy are critical steps towards inclusive innovation and sustainable digital growth. But the real impact lies in execution, how classrooms, libraries, and research labs translate policy into progress. To prepare the next generation of researchers and thinkers, we must prioritize AI literacy, build local language AI models, enforce robust ethical frameworks, and ensure digital inclusion across both urban and rural spaces. The time has come to transform Nigeria not just into a user of AI, but into a co-creator of the global AI knowledge economy. Imagine a child in Goza learning to read through an AI-powered Hausa app, a PhD student in Kano completing a thesis using locally trained natural language processing tools, and Nigerian researcher leading global AI ethics debate. All these are the dreams. This is the AI future we must shape. Human-centered and inclusive, where technology becomes a bridge to share knowledge and opportunity. This is not, ladies and gentlemen, this is not merely the implication of artificial intelligence. it is really imperative. We must also note that artificial intelligence is not our enemy. It is not, nor is it our savior. It is rather a mirror, that is a mirror reflecting both our ingenuity and our shortcomings. Our task is not to choose between embracing or reject AI. Let that be emphasized. Instead, we must shape its role, guided by values, ethics, and a shared vision for the future of knowledge. As a takeaway from here, to the academics, I urge you to stay critical. To the educators, I urge you to teach adaptability. To the students, I urge you to stay curious and vigilant. To the regulators, I urge remain agile and principled. And to all of us, I urge to remain human in how we think, create, and correct. Thank you very much.